So hello to everyone. Thank you all for joining us for this session. My name is Ivana Jandrić. I'm a customer success manager in LQ. We are a partner of Axonify for the last 2 years for the Balkan region. And today I'm happy to bring along our customers, Tehnomanija. So hello to Mariana and Jelena. Good morning to you girls.
Good morning.
Hello.
Okay, let's start by introducing yourself and Tehnomanija. Can you tell us a bit more about your roles and the type of business your company does?
Okay, so I'll start. Hi, we are happy to be here. My name is Jelena Danilović, and I am HR manager in Tehnomanija. So Tehnomanija is a leading consumer electronics retail and e-commerce chain in Serbia. It includes 175 retail stores, 3 warehouses and 3 online shops, and we have now 1,900 employees in our company.
Great, a lot of numbers. This is a big actual number and scope for this region. Just to give a bit of context when it comes to the global customers, this is like a great company when it comes to the retail business. Mariana, can you add something?
Of course. First of all, thank you for having us. I'm glad that you find us and our company case interesting for the Axonicam event. My name is Mariana Macura, and I am the L&D specialist at Tehnomanija.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, so you launched in April this year. Jelena, can you share with us what led you in the first place to turn to e-learning?
Our retail stores are located throughout Serbia. So it was very difficult for us to organize any kind of education for our employees in stores, especially when pandemic started, because we didn't want to endanger the health of our employees. So that's, I think, the first thing why we thought about e-learning platform for frontline employees. And now I can see that our biggest benefit is that all employees in our stores are available to us. So we can send them important messages, informations. They can quickly see them and respond if needed. So I think that's the biggest benefit of this platform.
Great, thank you for sharing that. So moving to Mariana. You were the one who was actually involved in a project from the very first day. Can you share with our audience how did Axonify make your work easier? Like, what would you say are the main benefits from your perspective of work?
Yes, of course, Axonify definitely made our work easier communication-wise. As Jelena already said, having everyone's attention on just a click away is simply precious for us. That was something that was definitely not a thing before Axonify. In our company, of course, the main benefit is the chance for us to be the creators of the whole learning process in our company, detecting the needs of our employees, being able to respond to them. That was our biggest victory, and we continue to work in that pace. And I think that we will only add more things. We just started from basics, and we will move on to something more interesting for our employees and, of course, for us.
Great. So you had some amazing moments in your project. And a lot of your success has to do a lot with how engaged your people are. Can you share with us the ways you're encouraging ongoing engagement?
We were all on board that Axonify shouldn't be just about learning, but also to have this fun and inviting note to our colleagues. So we decided to follow sports events that took place this summer, all through Axonify. We created the Eurocup Championship and the Olympics campaign through introductory and reinforcement training with nice rewards for employees who finished all the milestones and tasks in due time. Everyone talked about it. There was a lot of questions that people were competing and checking the see charts every day. That was especially interesting because Euro Cup Championship was followed by a sales campaign in our company. They were bringing up the selling of TVs in our stores, which turned out to be a great collaboration, or as we say, a win-win situation, since we are Tehnomanija and win-win in our company.
That's great. I love the way how creative you are. So it was always pleasure working with you and hearing all about the new initiatives. Talking about the feedback from your frontliners and the leaders, can you share with us like what were the initial reactions, how they are reacting to all of the new stuff that you're preparing?
So the reactions were actually very great. They are with a very competitive spirit. So we often have situations when they call us and tell, okay, we are now better than our colleague. So we have a better score. And situations like that, I think are daily wise.
Great.
Yes, definitely. I'm glad that everyone was so open and positive about this project. I was a little bit afraid of them thinking maybe it's a new responsibility, but it turned out that it's fun for them. It's useful, and they keep calling us saying and asking to renew their sessions or to give them another session since they gave an incorrect answer by mistake, and they don't want to break the correct answer strike, or even funnier, when they hit the hotspot questions and say we have our fingers are too big, so we can't hit the target areas in hotspot questions. Please do renew our sessions, and we do, of course, renew them. It's always fun to hear those kinds of situations and help the colleagues, of course.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that funny stories as well. Okay, so recently you did expand the use of Axonify into your call center. Can you share with all of us, like, what are your future plans? What are your wishes regarding the Axonify?
So yeah, 10 days ago, we launched the platform in the call center. Their reactions are phenomenal also. What follows now is implementation in our warehouses. We have 3 warehouses with 350 employees in them. So we will try to launch Axonify till the 1st of November. There too. So that's, I think, in the recent future. And in addition, we prepared onboarding processes for employees. And also, it is very important for us to give employees the opportunities for advancement. So we are preparing special trainings and assessments for them, for employees who will take on some other positions in the future. So that's the plans for now.
Great, that sounds exciting. So 6 months after the launch, like, your impressions are still maybe fresh, but can you share some pieces of advice for others who are looking to put in place what you've done?
In companies that have a large number of employees, especially when working in many locations, it is very difficult to provide them with opportunities to learn and develop. I think this is the best way to do it, to be interesting, interactive, not to take too much time for them because they do not have too much time. So I advise every similar companies to follow our way, and if needed to talk with us so we can give them our
insights and
insights. Yes.
That's so great.
I'm sorry, even I would only like to add that I felt we did the right thing by implementing Axonify in our company when our employees started giving us feedbacks and saying that they see the purpose of using an application like this. They can now finally link the theoretical and practical part of the work and rely on a mobile application to give them the information they need or help them to do better at their work, which is, I think, the point of whole this project.
Thank you, ladies, for your time and for sharing your great work with all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you for your unconditional support on this project and all this time since we started the Axonifa implementation.
No problem. It was my pleasure.